Hello everyone, this is Ross with Market Traders Daily, and this is today's video analysis for August 14, 2020. Today, we're taking a look at the AUDUSD, the Australian versus the US dollar, for today's trade analysis. Starting here on the daily time frame, left-hand side of the screen is the Australian dollar. We can see somewhat in a period or area of ranging or congestion up here at top of the trend inside the black box. We've been bouncing around in there for a while. We had one attempt to go higher all the way back up to the yellow shaded area, 72.45, 72.25, but for the most part, even this week, we've been constrained between the pink and the orange zone. The pink and the orange zone is where we're going to focus our attention. Within the uptrend, long-term uptrend, we've seen a period of congestion like this before, right here in the middle of the trend and the chart, the black box at the bottom of the blue trend line. So that's important. Let's go ahead and zoom it in here on the Australian dollar. And what I meant by between the orange and the pink zone, you can see that here. Here we are Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just contained between the pink and the orange zone. We had one little spike down here to the blue shaded area, but for the most part, bouncing around between the pink and the orange zone. As I've been discussing in the trade room all week long, if you're going to buy this currency pair, you want to buy it as close as possible to the orange shaded area. That's 0.7150, 0.7135, and that's where we are today. Buying on dips into support is always going to give you your lowest risk. So that's what I've been focusing in on this morning, looking for opportunities to go long here at the orange shaded area. The risk is that it gets underneath that orange shaded area. We're going to target back to the pink zone easily. We can see that. It's happened all week long. Or if it can get through the pink zone in the direction of the uptrend, we'll look to target the yellow zone, 72.25, once again. All that in the direction of the longer term trend. Right-hand side of your screen is the US dollar, and you can see it's basically doing the exact opposite thing. As the US dollar is going down, we've seen a long-term uptrend on the Australian dollar, and it's not correlated pip for pip or candle for candle, but we definitely have some familiarity and the mirror image of it. Falling dollar. What's important about that today, and I'll zoom in on that a little bit, and we focused in on this yesterday, is the fact that we wanted to see it hold underneath the orange zone. Just coincidentally orange, but 93.3045, we wanted to see it stay underneath there and head back down in the direction of the longer term trend. That would give us confidence if this goes down, on the US dollar goes down, that the Australian dollar will go up. Take the Australian dollar to the 4-hour time frame, and you can see what's happening here. Finding its support into the orange shaded area right now. The potential is, again, that it rises up to the pink zone or higher. Again, the risk is underneath the orange zone. So if you decide to take this as a trade, your stop loss is going underneath the orange zone, 71.35, as your risk, or to stop the losing if it turns around and goes back down. I'd like to see the US dollar stay under the orange zone, go down to the blue zone. If it can do that, that's going to give us that rise to the pink zone or higher for the Australian dollar from the orange zone and our support for this currency pair, and again above the pink zone to the yellow zone. One last thing here that I was observing here, and let's take it over here to the Hawkeye volume indicator from the orange zone, 71.5035. We've now seen the rollover from red to green, right about right there. We can see it rolling over from red to green, top to bottom. Trend dots went from red, white to green. Heat map, red to green, and volume, red to green. So the fact that it's changed over to green gives us some higher expectancy. The volume is shifting to the bull side, and again, there's the pink zone sitting up there. So three things there. We see the Australian dollar sitting into support. We see US dollar falling underneath its what was support, now resistance, and we see the volume rollover on the Australian dollar, all signaling to a buy for the Australian dollar today.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.